Now, I don't understand. I've been uploading that much, but please just give me one more chance, please. Pokemon and mobile phones. Name a more less iconic duo. Now, unless you have been here a long while and for some reason know everything about this channel, you don't exactly have a solid past with Pokemon on this channel, especially since the last video dedicated to that series was from the Premium Sodium era. However, it's really just your classic kind of video from a 13-year-old who uses his phone to record a 3DS badly. However, I did have a win the first fight I was in. My standard Ultra Sun team kinda just almost wiped the floor of them except when Darko was in battle. However, after the second Dark Void move missed with both,
This is taking a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, even I had forgotten that I had that notification on my Xperia XA1 back then. It was just a PewDiePie jump scare thing. And, obviously I don't have any custom notifications now, but, Jesus Christ, what a weird time that was. Either way, we bet Turi had a few matches after that, but we only have so much time, we might as well jump into what this whole thing's about. Man, I forgot what game we were going to play today.
Pokémon Masters EX!
Okay, thank you. Pokémon Masters EX. You buy stuff, you defeat stuff, and you interact with people that you probably recognize from that one game. Except this guy, I don't know who that is. I haven't played Pokemon since Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Rather than the prospect of potentially having to grind for that one trainer that you really want as a sync pair, yes, the coda, I should probably explain how the game works. Pokémon Masters EX revolves around sync pairs, that being trainers that appear in the mainline Pokémon games they could use in battles, and level them up. It's as kinda simple as that. I just did a very bad way of explaining it. The game has a detailed story mode, but you could just about skip cutscenes if you want to, and I didn't really capture any footage of it because I already did recording of that being the game. But that was when I got the idea of making this video, so yeah. Outside of the main story mode, there are events in which you could earn more stuff, I guess, and also do a lot more grinding as well. And it gives you something to do once you've beaten everything else, and plus those rotate as well. It's events. What are you gonna expect from them? And in terms of the whole interacting thing that I mentioned earlier on, yeah, the characters actually speak.
That was great!
Okay, they kind of speak, but you do get the point. They actually have voice lines, which isn't really something that has been seen outside of the anime. However, I don't think any of this really does answer why the hell would I want to play a game like this. It does have a lot, it is kind of microtransaction heavy, especially with like the gems thing. You don't really know too much post game unless, you know, login bonuses. So why would I, man of low intelligence may I say, want to play something like this? You can see it right now actually, it's Courtney. Not even going to try to mince my words there. I literally just played this game because I heard that Courtney was a sync pair, and I didn't even know if she would be available, but turns out she is in a natural sync pool, so I saved myself quite a few bits of money because of that. Still doesn't mean I didn't spend a lot. I got the microtransactions. Although you can very easily get by in this game without really buying anything, there will eventually come a point when you'll have to put some of your hard-earned money towards something like, I don't know, just some random sync pairs or something. And yes, this is truly the main thing this game revolves around, sync pairs. Because even though some of them are actually really cool, and of course there's Courtney who you could always rely on, yeah, you do tend to get quite a lot of the same stuff, and it does get annoying. And whilst there is a good thing that some characters are getting a lot more spotlight than they did previously, I don't want to be given the same free damn sync pairs. I don't care about them. So what have we covered so far? So I already talked about how I got into this game because of Courtney. I haven't mentioned about how the battle systems work, but it's pretty short. They're basically triple battles, but with, 3 sync pairs, and sometimes it does only use like 1, or it is predetermined, but I haven't recorded those, and I've already wrecked. I just want to get this video out on time. I've mentioned about the grindy aspects of the game, especially in terms of sync pairs and how you're always about to get the same one, even though most of the time you aren't really going to use the sync pairs that they give you, because you only care about a few. And I think it's already pretty apparent that I don't know who this guy is. Each sync pair also has their own story, most of them, but pretty much all of them, and yeah, let's talk about the music. Oh yeah, you could basically just straight up turn it off if you want to, and it can make battles
We'll get you! Erupt!
Blast out! Blast out!
Gather! Rock!
Get away.
Let's go! Right!
There.
It's a fever dream, that's what it is. Anyways, once you turn the music back on, because you don't want to be that kind of guy. Yeah, the music is actually pretty passable. A lot of them are just covers of older Pokemon songs, but that doesn't take away from the fact that they're still good in their own right. Like, this is the Pokemon Center's theme back during the 5th year anniversary. I say that it was the 5th year anniversary that ended, so yeah, we've got this now. Yeah, that sounds like eShop music. However, there is a night version which was brought back after the 5th year anniversary. Here it is. Yeah, in case you don't know, there's a theme I usually hear nowadays because I always play during the night. But enough talking about me. Because at the end of the day, the main question is this game a good game? Well, I think that question could be best answered if we split into 2 kind of questions that can be led to completely different answers. So the first kind of question is, do you like mobile games? Do you like Pokemon games? And do you not mind potentially having to resort to microtransactions because of how grindy this game can be? If you have that main question in mind, then yes, maybe this game can be for you. There is a lot of fun to be had in this game, and plus, like, the story, it is pretty good, provided you ignore the fact that you can just outright skip cutscenes. And yeah, this game can perfectly hold up on its own, even though like there's been some main issues in recent times, but it's improving, I hope. And the second question is literally the same, except if you're not one of those who would agree with the 3 points I pointed out in the first question, either that or more points, yeah, this game probably wouldn't be the best one. It is very grindy, and I have to admit, the microtransactions are just, yeah, they're not exactly that good. Which would mean that the answer for that second point would be no. But I personally, I only went for this game because of Courtney. I don't really care about any of the other stuff. I might be going back into a bit of a Pokemon phase, and I will definitely be going back to playing this occasionally, but not exactly something for me, I guess. But at least I still have fun playing it sometimes. Considering it's not Game Freak who makes this game, it's Dina. I'm just kind of like, it's different expectations for a different publisher. Like, Game Freak has all the experience, but obviously they let it down to a company more willing, I guess. So yeah, it's just a matter of seeing what's up in the future. But I guess at the end of the day, this is a mobile game that is probably going to be reliant on either grinding or monies, and also yeah, I'm just kind of hoping that probably within the next year a lot of positive changes are made. But yeah, it's just still a matter of seeing. And with that, yeah, I guess it's bye-bye. Yeah.
Good morning. You see this? We're gonna go see Hogwarts. Do you watch Harry Potter? We're gonna go to Hogwarts. Yo, sup?